I'm walking home, okay? And something just happened that may make me a little bit fucked up in the head, but this is just okay. So there's this homeless lady, right? And I don't know if she's home, but at least she doesn't seem like she has a place to stay and all of that stuff, right? And she's on the street. She's just like, yo, could I please have 2 rand or something? And I don't have cash, right? But even if I did have cash, part of me is just like, no. Part of me is just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Why? Because it doesn't make any sense. You think about it like in terms of your life. Think about it in terms of life. You go without water for 3 days, you're fucking dead. Okay? You're dead. So what do you do in order to make sure you don't die? You drink water. Within that limited time period of you being able to continue to be alive without drinking water, you drink more water so you don't fucking die. Imagine you stay at a fucking apartment complex or flat or wherever the fuck you stay. You don't make rent, you're homeless. If you don't make rent, they kick you the fuck out. What the fuck? You didn't make rent, where's the rent? Hello? Where's my rent? Oh, but you don't make rent, you're homeless. So what do? You make fucking rent. You don't allow that to happen. You don't allow the time period to pass without you having the funds in order to make rent so you can save yourself from the consequence of not making rent. Everybody's homeless. Everybody's almost dying. Hunger is the same thing. You're starving until you eat, right? The process of starving begins after the last bite, the last swallow. Your body digests the peak digestion, and then you're starving from the moment your body starts digesting the food, because you're just like, okay, the food's inside, your body's processing it. Now it's only a limited amount of time until you die because you didn't eat more food. You're always about to die. You're always about to die. You're always about to be homeless. You're always about to be in a more fucked up position than you're in now. The only thing is you keep doing things that will put you in a better position than you are in now, so that fucked up thing that's going to happen doesn't fucking happen. So I looked at the lady and I was like, and I thought to myself, I was like, am I becoming like a nasty rich person who doesn't give a fuck about homeless people? And I thought to myself, well, perhaps, but no, I don't think so, because I do fucking care. I do give a shit, and I genuinely do care. That's why I do the things that I do, so I can help out in a massive way. As much as, okay, perhaps I didn't help her today. It's not like I've never given anybody 2 rand, 5 rand, 10 rand, 50 rand, 100 rand. Like, I've done shit, but that doesn't matter to me. So I thought to myself, and I'm still thinking now, because this is an ongoing conversation in my mind. Right now, I'm still thinking, I'm like, well, there's girls at work. The girls that I work with left home. Their home is far, far away. So if they get fired from their job right now, what are they gonna do? Where are they gonna go? What are they gonna do? They're gonna have to go all the way back home. With what? The money that they have. And if they spend the money that they have without finding a new job or or doing something so that they can begin to get more money, they're fucked. They're homeless. They have to rely and depend on other people. Fortunately for women, their beauty is such that, and fortunately for women, men are so thirsty, and their beauty is such that men will do any fucking thing in order to be with them. So they might even fucking be able to sell their bodies. That's what some girls do, genuinely speaking. Some girls sell their fucking bodies, and then they fucking make cash. I remember talking to this one girl, she said that, and I didn't know she was a fucking prostitute. But I looked at her, I'm like, hey, what's up, how you doing? And then when I talk to her, while I'm talking to her, I get the feeling that this girl probably does that shit. So then I ask her, what do you do? And she's like, oh, I work. And I'm like, no shit, what do you do for work? And then she's like, I don't really want to talk about that. I was like, okay, then that's exactly what it is. You can always feel the vibe. You always kind of get it without really getting it. You always kind of know without really knowing. Let me increase the brightness on my phone so you see me a little bit better. Nope, that didn't work. So it's like, I thought to myself, am I fucked up now? Have I become like care? Have I lost empathy? Am I unsympathetic, unempathetic? And I thought to myself, no, because I would give to those who try. I would give to those who want it. I would give even to those who don't try, but it's more of a waste. I don't know how to explain it properly. But let's say you do give to this person and then they buy food for the day. Okay, cool. The quote by Confucius, feed a man for a day, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you save his life. What is it that makes these people not want to go get a job? What is it that makes them not want? Maybe they can't. Maybe they don't trust themselves. Maybe they don't have faith in themselves and their own abilities. Maybe they don't have any skills. Maybe they don't have anything that they can do of value. What I thought to myself was that, how can you make yourself of value so that you stop being in the position you're fucking in? Because you always get what you want. If you always get what you want, you're exactly where you want to be. As much as it fucking hurts, as much as it fucking sucks, that's exactly kind of where you want to be. As fucked up as that is to say, you always get what you want. So I'm thinking, like, how can you? Because okay, cool. Perhaps I started from a better position. Fortunate for me, right? But it's like, how do you do things? How do you make it so that you're no longer in that position that you're in? And how you do it is, you make yourself fucking useful. Okay, I don't have anything. Let me solve a problem. Let me make a situation and then solve it. Or let me find a problem that already exists and then fucking solve it for other people and make them pay me so I can solve it for them. Okay, you do something. You find a way. That's the whole point. That's what life is. It's you just finding a way. So if you're in a tough spot, right? If you're in a tough position, find your way. Handouts and everything, they won't get you anywhere. As much as, okay, maybe it helps for the night, maybe it helps for the day, maybe it helps for the moment. You cannot live your life in that way. Hoping for the next moment to survive the next moment, to survive the next day or whatever. You can't live like that. And it's just sad, right? I feel bad. I feel genuinely bad. I did not give her the cash. I didn't. And I feel bad not because I didn't give her the money. I feel bad because I understand the paradigm at which they are. But I can't do anything. I can't do anything right now. I can't do it. There's nothing I can do to sort of pull them out the paradigm. Life is such that you must pull yourself out your own paradigm. Unless you are ready to be pulled out. Confucius said, when a man should be spoken with and you do not speak to them, you lose him. When a person shouldn't be spoken with and you speak to them, you waste your breath. The wise do not lose people, nor do they waste their breath. How do I know whether I'm wasting my breath? Whether I'm going to lose people? In a way, I have become more wise than I was in the past. Okay, cool, that's fine. But still, so how do I get there? I have a way, a plan, but it's not easy. And it requires me being more fucking selfish than I've ever been in my entire life. It requires me putting myself in some effed up positions like that, which is what I'm going to do soon. And I never want to be the person who's asking for 2 rand. Never. Never begging for handouts. Never. Make yourself useful, or else you will live a useless life, ultimately useless. And in being useless, that's what you'll become. I see an old guy sitting on the side of the road every day. Sometimes I give him cash. Sometimes I don't have cash. Sometimes I just don't fucking want to. You're dependent on the mercy of others, the empathy of others. Find yourself a use. He's disabled. He's in crutches. Like, there's no help for him. And I'm just like, how the fuck do we have people? And I'm just like, how the hell do we have people who are like that? There's another guy. I paused the video by mistake. There's another guy who's in a wheelchair. He doesn't have any legs. He does not have legs. He's in a wheelchair. He's always sitting at this one location. And I'm just like, how the hell is that even a thing, man? How do we have people who are in a wheelchair, who are on the streets, always asking for some change, always asking for something, anything? Even if you don't give me money, buy me something, please. That's his position. He doesn't have legs. The other guy is in crutches. He can't walk properly. Like, he doesn't even use the crutches like you're limping on one leg. Both of his legs are just fucked. So what do I do? How do I help this situation? How do I have an impact? I can't do that by giving you 2 rand. How do I have an impact?